We could still see some potential lasting effects even here. Ahmad Lathan is live in the studio with more.
Jeff and Kathy, according to the governor of Maryland, the Port of Baltimore was one of the ports of vehicles the last 13 years. Now with the Bridgeport collapse, one professor says this will cause some disruption to the supply chain around the nation.
Rare as it is, these things happen, and so we have to deal with them and be prepared.
Gregory DeYoung is an associate professor of operations management at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. He talks about the importance of the Baltimore port to the economy in the Midwest.
For us in the region here, we're talking about GM plants, we've got other auto plants, and then of course Caterpillar and John Deere have significant operations that would be working through.
DeYoung tells me he expects shipments to get rerouted, but
again, they should be able to reroute those shipments, but it's going to cost extra money, it's going to take extra time and extra effort.
He says vehicles and farm equipment will not be the only products affected by the port closure.
The other major thing that might affect us would be sugar imports. Baltimore is #1 for sugar imports, and again, it's not the only source of sugar. We do grow a lot of sugar domestically, but about 10% of the sugar we use in the U.S. comes into the port through Baltimore.
And he says this economic crisis serves as a lesson to businesses.
All of this really comes back to contingency planning, that those industries that are so dependent on a single port really need to have backup plans that will allow them to get their business back up and running quickly when a disruption like this happens.
DeYoung says he does not expect the Baltimore bridge collapse to cause any stoppages, but he does expect it will cause some delays in the supply chain. Back to you, Kathy.